first suspected that I was pregnant, I was very worried and scared. And at the time, I didn't feel alone because I was in a relationship. But then once I got it confirmed and I told my partner, he was not happy about it. At the time, he sat there and told me over and over that I wasn't very far along. And at the time when I did come here to Pregnancy Resource Center, I found out I was 8 weeks, and he felt like I was not very far along and just kept suggesting for me to have an abortion, but was not really saying it. Just kept saying, well, you're not that far along, and things just started getting better between us, just kind of putting little bugs in my ear to have me go and have an abortion. And then he even went as far as to telling me that I'm not stable enough to be a parent. I'm still young. It wasn't a very great relationship. It did change over time, where it came from being happy and us always being together to us fighting, and then it did turn into it being abusive, because once I told him that, like, if he wasn't going to help me or even support me, then he needed to leave. When I first came to the Pregnancy Resource Center, I was still very much scared, but a little bit inside me I was excited, because I always wanted to be a mom, but I just thought that it'd be in a different circumstance. You know, the person would be by my side or I'd be married, but that wasn't the case. But I mean, I still decided that I wanted to come to get it confirmed. So after I did do a pregnancy test here, I got an ultrasound done, and when I saw not even the picture yet, but just heard her heartbeat, I just felt like nothing else mattered. Like it's gonna be a new life, a new beginning. I had a great support system after I met Jenny, which she's the nurse here that did my ultrasound. I started going to her church, and I met great people that just genuinely wanted to love me, never judged me, never asked me any questions, but just wanted to be there for me and help me. When I continued going to church, I decided that I wanted to give my life to God, because even in the beginning, I always said to myself, and I've always prayed that, even though I was alone, I asked God if he would see me through this, that, I would come back to him and I would give him my daughter to protect her and hold her hand. And he was there with me, even though it was hard, and even though sometimes I felt like I was alone, being sick and going to work full time. But he was always there. He gave me the strength to carry on. And also he gave me a great support system, just like I said, with the church and Pregnancy Resource Center. I took classes. I met with a few people here, and I even came here a few times and did Bible study with a lady named Wendy here. I took classes learning about babies and when they get here, how to take care of them, because I've never been a mom. This is something new to me. I've taken care of kids, but nobody this little. And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I'm crying because I'm just so happy, and I feel so blessed that people just genuinely want to care and love you, and they don't even know you. They don't know your story, your background, who you are, what you've done. They just want to genuinely just help you get through what you're going through and see positive things happen in your life. So I just feel so blessed to have this little girl, because she's done wonders for me. Sometimes it's hard being just a single parent, but every day I wake up and I just see her smile, or her waking up making noise, just makes me know like it was all worth it. I decided to keep my daughter because I've always wanted to be a mom. And then it's a life. And for me, honestly, I can't really break it down. But when I saw that ultrasound, that's all that mattered to me. I just felt like it was a beating heart, and I felt like, I have the right to say, like, okay, I don't want to keep this because it's my body. But in a sense, I just felt like, the baby didn't ask to be here and it's already here. And even though, like, it was going to be hard financially because I'm by myself, but I just felt like, God saw me through halfway through this and He'd see me all the way. And He provided for me sometimes when I had nothing. And, just to get to see her, laugh, smile, make noise in the morning. Sometimes she can get a little cranky, but, just to know that she's mine and no one can take her away from me. And, she came from me. This is someone that I made. Like, I still can't believe, like, I'm a mom, but I'm somebody's mother, and she loves me. No matter what I'll ever do in life, she'll always love me. She can see no wrong that I do because I'm her mom. And, just to have her here makes me so happy. It makes it worth waking up in the morning and seeing her smile and her being there with me. And now I'm not alone. I have Isabella, my baby, my daughter, and she's my world now. Nothing else matters. I'd say to any young mother or woman out there watching, when you are pregnant, you already are a parent. You're already a mother because there's a life growing inside you. So it could be a boy or a girl, and not to scare you or make you feel horrible, but it's a lifelong decision that you decide to make, whether you're pro or you're against. You're a mom and you'll always be a mom, even if you decide to take the other route. It doesn't change because But once I got the ultrasound picture and it was confirmed that there was a little person inside me growing, I decided that nothing else mattered because I was in a relationship where I just kind of felt drained and brainwashed sometimes. And I mean, everything the person told me to do, I always felt like in some way that they had my best interest in mind and were trying to help me. But that wasn't the case at all. So when I did receive the ultrasound picture, I decided that nothing else mattered anymore. So in the end, it didn't get better at all because I had decided once I did come here and it was confirmed and I did get my ultrasound picture, like, and like I said before, I was scared and worried and felt alone, but I just, I don't think it's something that I could go through with, like, taking a life away. Because I just feel like everything happens for a reason. So when I came here and I saw that ultrasound and got to hear her heartbeat, I just felt like nothing else mattered. I was with this person for a very long time, and I always said yes to everything that they wanted. And the one time that I asked for them to just be on my side, just to support me, just be there so I don't have to go through it alone, they turned their back on me. So when I saw this life, I just felt like this person matters more. And one day I woke up and I'm just like, I'm not happy. This person doesn't love me. They don't care about me like I cared about them. So I made a decision that I was keeping my baby.